My team and I are excited to discuss an essential transition from Industry 4.0, which prioritizes digital automation and efficiency, to Industry 5.0, which focuses on people, sustainability, and resilience. Overview of Industry 5.0. Industry 4.0 has revolutionized manufacturing through automation, artificial intelligence, and digitalization. However, while it has brought significant benefits like efficiency and scalability, it has also exposed critical gaps, particularly in sustainability, inclusivity, and human involvement. This is where Industry 5.0 comes in. It complements Industry 4.0 by focusing on a human-centric, sustainable, and resilient approach to industrial transformation. In this presentation, we would explore the paper's key findings, explain the functions that support Industry 5.0, and present a roadmap for Air Canada to make a transition. Let's begin by understanding what makes Industry 5.0 different. Industry 5.0 builds on the foundation of Industry 4.0. While Industry 4.0 focuses on automation, artificial intelligence, and digital manufacturing, Industry 5.0 takes this further by emphasizing people and planet-friendly solutions. Strength and weakness for Industry 4.0 and Industry 5.0. Industry 4.0 has significantly improved efficiency and reduced operational costs. However, it has also created challenges like job losses due to automation, environmental concerns, and ethical issues in artificial intelligence. Industry 5.0 tackles this by integrating technology with human values, aiming for a balanced relationship between productivity, sustainability, and societal well-being. In essence, Industry 5.0 redefines the role of technology as a means to achieve not only economic gains, but also societal progress. This approach is critical in industries like aviation, where balancing efficiency with environmental concerns and passengers' satisfaction is paramount.
To fully adopt Industry 5.0, the paper identified 9 key areas that industries need to focus on. This area serves as roadmap for business to develop processes that are sustainable, human-focused, and efficient. Now, let me quickly walk you through them. One, we have the business risk monitoring, which is using technology to quickly identify and address risk, ensuring smooth and efficient operation. Two, human-centric technology development, which is designing technology that is easy to use, accessible, secure, and focused on meeting human needs while protecting jobs and dignity. Three, operational and of resource efficiency is helping business make the best use of resources, minimize waste, and adopt sustainable production method. Four, proactive environmentalism is encouraging eco-friendly practices like using renewable energy and recycling throughout business processes. Five, process automation and integration, automating and connecting different business tasks to improve efficient and foster innovation. Six, real-time communication is enabling better teamwork and faster decision making by sharing information instantly. Seven, the supply chain anti-fragility, creating strong and adaptable supply chain that can handle disruption and uncertainties. Eight, sustainable business model innovation is redesigning business strategy to include sustainable practice while staying competitive. While nine, smart circular product is developing products that are energy efficient and recyclable and reusable. Now, these functions works together to create a framework that promotes not only economic sustainability but also environmental and social well-being. For instance, by focusing on business risk monitoring and supply chain anti-fragility, industries can better navigate unpredictable challenges like global pandemic and supply chain disruption. Implementing Industry 5.0 is not a one-size-fits-all approach. The paper developed three scenario framework for implementation. Businesses can adopt one of the three scenarios based on the level of uncertainties they face. Scenario 1, the gentle implementation, is ideal for stable environments with predictable uncertainties. Companies can gradually adopt technology like process automation and real-time communication to enhance efficiency. The sustainable business model innovation is the driving force for the other eight functions in this scenario. The businesses that develop their sustainable business model tend to face the least unpredictable uncertainties. Scenario 2, the moderate implementation. In a dynamic environment, business needs a balanced approach. They can integrate human-centric technology and supply chain anti-fragility to adapt to moderate unpredictability while remaining resilient. The business risk monitoring, the sustainable business model innovation, and the smart circular product are the initial driving force, formulating suitable conditions to incorporate environmentalism-based and operational efficiency initiatives. Now, the human technology development and the supply chain anti-fragility are the most challenging component to develop in this scenario. For scenario 3, the street implementation. In this scenario is designed for highly volatile condition. In this scenario, automation and circular product takes precedence to ensure adaptability and cost efficiency under extreme uncertainties. To minimize operational vulnerability and disruption, a business employs vertical and horizontal integration as a prerequisite. Now, the sustainable business innovation is the most challenging component to develop in this scenario. We are going to show you a video that captures the international presence of Air Canada.
How much of a difference can one flight make? Last December, Air Canada Flight 115 surprised passengers with tickets to anywhere we fly. One for themselves, and another to pay forward to someone deserving of a chance to make their mark on the world. One man conquered another one of the 7 summits. One woman fulfilled a lifelong dream of bringing her family to France. A grandfather finally met his great-grandchildren in Asia. Sisters embarked on a journey beyond Canada's borders for the very first time. And a mother honored her son's legacy by feeding the hungry in Australia. Some ventured out for new experiences. Others were inspired to turn dreams into reality. All of them spread a little more good into the world. As these passengers brought our Canadian spirit to every corner of the globe, they showed the impact that one flight can make.
Now, let's look at how Air Canada can transition from Industry 4.0 to Industry 5.0. Air Canada is the country's largest airline operating domestically across the US and internationally in Europe and Asia Pacific. Given its recent challenges, it fits well into Scenario 3, which the article defines as the unpredictable uncertainty scenario, where developing a sustainable business model is both the biggest challenge and the ultimate goal. The COVID-19 pandemic severely impacted Air Canada, causing billions in losses in 2020 and 2021 as global travel came to standstill. Even today, its flight capacity has yet to return to pre-pandemic level, affecting profitability. Further disruption includes the Ukraine war, forcing Air Canada to suspend its Vancouver-New Delhi route due to lack of viable alternative. Additionally, labor unrest posed a major risk with pilots and flight attendants dissatisfied with compensation, raising the threat of strike that could disrupt operation. These unpredictable challenges highlight the need for sustainable business model innovation, which emerged only after improving key functions like risk monitoring, process automation, and resilience in supply chain. Air Canada's path to Industry 5.0 must focus on adapting to these uncertainties while ensuring long-term stability and efficiency.
Moving on to process automation and integration, or PAL, and smart circular products. The first 2 prerequisites to realizing Industry 5.0 sustainability's value under Scenario 3. The global market capitalization of Air Canada by regions, points out that besides the domestic and US markets, the other two strategic markets of Air Canada are Europe and Asia Pacific. These are the markets in which competition is greatly tense by other prominent global airlines. To implement the PAL, Air Canada can acquire mid-sized airlines operating in key international airports of these regions and integrate the operation of these airlines into Air Canada's global operation. Acquiring mid-sized airlines in high travel frequency regions would expand Air Canada's customer base and enhance its international flight revenue streams. Integrating the acquired airlines business into Air Canada's global supply chain process and automating the overall global process would minimize costly but less efficient reliance on local airlines, drive up operational efficiencies, and optimize cost savings. With the 31.7% and 27.1% of, of total global airline traffic in 2023 accounted for by Asia Pacific and Europe, respectively, and 38.7 millions of flights across the globe in 2024. The acquisition and integration would enhance Air Canada's competitive position in those massive markets. Once the automated and integrated global flight operation is in place for the Smart Circular Products or SCP, Air Canada can standardize the use of Airbus A220 and Boeing 737 across its global air fleet. Its first layers of sustainability. These airplane models release emission gases by less than 20%, prolonging the life cycle of the entire global flight operation, driving down energy costs for the airline and minimizing its carbon footprint. Once Air Canada can enhance and solidify the life cycle of its air fleet and the entire global flight operation, the airline then promotes further sustainability features into its operation by implementing and enforcing a systematic digital waste recycling process across its entire global supply chain process. This way, the toxic waste released into the external environment from the airline's operations across the globe would be drastically cut down. Another key milestone that would advance sustainability of Air Canada's global flight operations and render the supply chain process greener is the expansion of the use of the sustainable or less carbon fuel across its entire air fleet. Currently, Air Canada is committed to the $50 million investment in this green fuel. However, we think that the airline can upscale this amount further, fueling the air fleets across the globally integrated supply chain process with less carbon fuel, which is translated into much less carbon footprint. Air Canada can also offer its global corporate customers an option of purchasing sustainable aviation fuel flights in exchange for discounts or award points converted into free flights. This would incentivize corporates to further polish Air Canada's operational sustainability. Once the proactive environmentalism is achieved, Air Canada can build in additional real-time capabilities, stretching the globally integrated flight operation. In addition to capturing real-time flight information for operational optimization, the real-time capabilities can also collect fuel assessment data, digital waste management details, and information related to other green initiatives. The environmentalism-focused solutions, coupled with the real-time information capabilities, would properly manage business risks that threaten the Industry 5.0's sustainability objectives. And for the three interrelated functions, human technology development, operational and resource efficiency, and supply chains anti-fragility capability, Air Canada can equip the workforce with essential AI and technological expertise, turning the whole workforce into the AI and technology focused team that is a driving force for administering the global flight operation and supply chain process. The emphasis of AI and technological expertise across the entire global operation would align the workforce competencies with skills desired by Air Canada to sustain their socially and environmentally responsible business model, boosting job security and job complexity, and minimizing skills gaps and job displacement. With the workforce managing the AI and technological aspect of the operation, operational and resource efficiency would improve as the expansive use of technologies brings about economies of scale. The supply chain will face less disruption, improving anti-fragility. Now we come to the final function, sustainable business innovation. At this point, Air Canada has suitable components in place to sustain their hugely transformed global flight operation. Diversified solutions for sustainable energy, training, and retaining of human capital with highly advanced expertise and other sustainable practices placed in Air Canada's infrastructure expand across the entire operation. Air Canada's business model can be demonstrated by this diagram. The diagram shows that Air Canada's infrastructure include key components like energy solutions, human systems, energy justice, and sustainable network and technologies. These components enable sustainability driven performance and human focused business model. In other words, the precondition for the sustainable, human centric, and resilient attributes of the Industry 5.0 agenda are in place and are interconnected with one another as laid out in the scenario 3 diagram, constituting and operating the ongoing sustainable and environmentally and socially responsible operation. Therefore, Air Canada can now establish strategic objectives focusing mostly on social responsibility, sustainable practices, and human capital. The airline can make further commitments to renewable energy, environmental protection, and social responsibility, and other social needs that are essential to human beings, while still maintaining the essential operational efficiency and desired strategic performance. This way, Air Canada will have successfully transformed its business model from a profit center Industry 4.0 focused to a more human-centric, sustainable, and resilient Industry 5.0 filled with sustainability values. The airline becomes a key driving force for the Industry 5.0 sustainability objectives across the globe thanks to its global presence. And that is the end of our presentation. Thank you everyone for listening.